Dream on.
So
Dream on. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. My name's Eric, and this is my mom here if you're new to the channel.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. She's got her respect shirt going tonight, so hopefully you guys respect our reaction this evening. We're bringing back one of Mom's favorite artists, probably, I guess it'll probably be between him and Tupac. Or is he the clear favorite?
He's
Eminem.
a clear favorite still. So.
Anyways, it's Eminem. Another
like
one from Slim Shady here. This is not so much the Slim Shady, I guess, personality from Eminem. The last song of his we heard was Utterly Ridiculous. Do you remember it? It was like Rain Man. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Is it gay to play putt-putt golf with a friend? That was the last one we checked out. We're going to be going back to around the same time. This one's a couple of years before that. But this is Sing for the Moment from 2002, his album, The Eminem Show. This was the fourth single. This is definitely more the serious side of Eminem, and this is produced by him using a very popular classic rock song sampled.
Oh, okay.
I'd be surprised if you don't know what it is, like, immediately. I mean, you already heard just a very slight snippet of it there.
Yeah,
Probably not enough to get it yet,
No.
but I'd be shocked if you don't know it in like 5 seconds or less.
Okay.
But a pretty prominent band, especially in the New England area, I guess I'll say. But
okay.
I don't need to give too much else away, because like I said, I think you're going to get it right off the bat. But again, it's Sing for the Moment from 2002, so let's check it out. You might have heard this before, but I guess we'll find out, so let's go. Know it already?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, Aerosmith. He's performed this song, and I'm pretty sure Steve Tyler did at one point. I don't remember where. Aerosmith?
These ideas are nightmares to white parents whose worst fear is a child with dyed hair and who likes earrings. Like whatever they say has no bearing. It's so scary in a house that allows no swearing to see him walking around with his headphones blaring, alone in his own zone, cold and he don't care. He's a problem child. What bothers him all comes out when he talks about his fucking dad walking out. Cause he hates him so bad that he blocks him out. If he ever saw him again, he'd probably knock him out. His thoughts are whacked. He's mad, so he's talking back, talking black, brainwashed from rock and rap. He sags his pants, blue rags, and a stocking cap. His stepfather hit him, so he socked him back and broke his nose. His house is a broken home. There's no control. He just lets his emotions go.
So we'll pause it right there. You better be careful. People will start coming at you in the comments for, what are you singing the song for? Blah, blah.
I was lipping.
Well, anyways, obviously it's Aerosmith. What song is that? I know the answer.
I don't know the name of it, though.
It's Dream On.
Oh, yeah,
Dream on.
So,
Dream on.
the part when Eminem was singing, it sounded like, wasn't that part of 8 Mile?
8 Mile. This was, I think, after 8 Mile.
I would think so, but that's...
I want to say 8 Mile came out before this.
Well, he was bashing.
It's kind of similar to...
in there.
It's kind of, like, I guess the plot behind it is kind of similar to some of the stuff from 8 Mile, or like Lose Yourself, but like this song at the time, like there's a lot of my friends, like I was in high school at this point, and there was like a lot of my friends would say, this song reminds me of you. I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but there's like a lot of
this one
kind of like stuff in there that is a little bit relative to me. But yeah, anyways, what do you think about it so far? The mix of Eminem and...
I love this song. I've loved it I did hear this when it first came out.
Yep. Did this first come out in like the 70s or whatever? This was their first big
Dream
single.
On, probably.
Yeah, this was their first big single, because Steven Tyler sounds completely different in this one than like the later Aerosmith songs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was 70s or 80s, but I remember when it came out. But I like the Eminem part of it too.
Yeah, I've always been a classic rock fan just because it was,
Me too.
you know, mom music on the week, dad's music on the weekends, which was this kind of stuff. So this is almost like a blend of
AC/DC
kind of both.
too.
Yeah, I love AC/DC
Yeah,
as
me
well.
too.
Surprised that they have not had songs sampled by hip hop a lot. Maybe they're just not so, I don't want to say like willy-nilly to allow people to sample their stuff,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I know they're definitely more, I guess, they're not as willing to like put stuff out there like a lot of, like, I think there was a point in time when they didn't even have their music on iTunes, like AC/DC.
Yeah.
So they're a little more conservative with how they let their stuff be used. But anyways, let's keep going with this.
Entertainment is changing, intertwining with gangsters. In the land of the killers, a sinner's mind is a sanctum. Holy or unholy, only have one homie. Only this gun, only cause don't anyone know me. Yet everybody just feels like they can relate. I guess words are a motherfucker. They can be great, or they can degrade, or even worse, they can teach hate. It's like these kids hang on every single statement we make, like they worship us. Plus all the store ship us platinum. Now how the fuck did this metamorphosis happen? From standing on corners and porches just rapping, to having a fortune, no more kissing ass. But then these critics crucify you, journalists try to burn you, fans turn on you, attorneys all wanna turn it to get their hands on every dime you have. They want you to lose your mind every time you mad, so they can try to make you out to look like a loose cannon. Any dispute won't hesitate to produce handguns. That's why these prosecutors wanna convict me, strictly just to get me off of these streets quickly. But all they kids be listening to me religiously, so I'm signing CDs while police fingerprint me. They for the judge's daughter, but it's grudges against me. If I'm such a fucking menace, this shit doesn't make sense, B. It's all political. If my music is literal and I'm a criminal, how the fuck can I raise a little girl? I couldn't, I wouldn't be fit to. You're full of shit too, Guerrera. That was a bitch that hit you. They say music.
So there was some, yeah, you talked about some of the Kim stuff there. So the end line of that verse, "You're full of shit, Guerrera, that was a fist that hit you." He had gotten in trouble around this time for, there was some kind of an altercation at a bar. He showed up, I might have some of the details wrong. He showed up someplace and Kim was there with like her new man or whatever. Like apparently the guy's name was Guerrera.
Okay.
And there was a tussle and he ended up, I think, suing Eminem, saying that he like hit him with the butt of a gun, and that's Eminem saying like, "You're full of shit, I punched you in the face, it wasn't a butt of a gun."
Right.
I think he ended up being, I don't want to say like exonerated or whatever, because I think it was just a lawsuit, but I don't think he lost it from what I remember anyways. So that's what he was talking about there. So the first part he's kind of talking about like his impact on like the youth of America essentially, and then the second part he's kind of talking about the impact of like the fame on him and how things get all twisted around. So he's talking about like different subjects, but the whole thing about the song is kind of like serious, more of a serious tone.
Sure.
Again, definitely way more serious than putt golf with a friend.
They can alter moves and talk to you. Well, can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, and the next time you assault to do is tell the judge it was my fault, and I'll get sued. See what these kids do is hear about us toting pistols, and they wanna get one cause they think the shit's cool, not knowing we really just protecting ourselves. We entertainers, of course the shit's affecting our sales. You ignoramus, but music is reflection of self. We just explain it, and then we get our checks in the mail. It's fucked up, ain't it? How we can come from practically nothing to being able to have any fucking thing that we wanted. That's why we sing for these kids who don't have a thing except for a dream and a fucking rat magazine, who post pin-up pictures on their walls all day long, idolize their favorite rappers and know all their songs. Or for anyone who's ever been through shit in their lives, so they sit and they cry at night wishing they died, so they throw on a rap record and they sit and they vibe with nothing to you but with the fucking shit in their eyes. That's why we seize the moment, try to freeze it and own it, squeeze it and hold it, cause we consider these minutes golden. And maybe they'll admit it when we're gone. Just let our spirits live on through our lyrics that you hear in our songs, and we can
think this doesn't sound like it.
It does sound
Well, I think that they did well in sound like both of you, but I don't think it's really fair All right, that's just gonna keep fading out, so we will stop it there. That was "Sing for the Moment" by Eminem. I think I know the answer, but what did you think about that one?
I love this one. I liked it when it first came out. I don't generally like the mixes,
That was such a perfect blend.
but that one was a perfect blend. My favorite, the first one that came out was Diana Ross, "I'm Coming Out."
Yep, More
That
Money,
one-
More Problems.
I love that.
Yep.
That one was my first one. Those are really
He
the only
didn't
two
do-
that jump out that I love.
To me, it feels like if people sample, if they don't change the original that much, it always seems to be better.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Mo Money, Mo Problems was not so far different from the original that I think that
Mhm.
made it better. Same
Yeah.
with this here. It was almost like he just added extra drums and maybe that guitar solo
Yeah, maybe.
there at the end, but he didn't have to do a lot. He's from Detroit, obviously, Detroit Rock City, so classic rock was like a really big influence for him. Like
Sure.
what are some of the big bands out of Detroit, or who did Detroit Rock City? Was that Kiss?
Yes.
That was Kiss.
Yes,
Okay,
Kiss.
yeah. So Detroit and rock and roll have always kind of
Also
gone.
before my time.
Yeah, well, yeah, they've been around for forever. So I think Gene Simmons has got to be a century old at this point. He's got as many years as centimeters long his tongue is. But yeah, so classic rock, Detroit always kind of go hand in hand, and Eminem being from Detroit, it's just a perfect mixture. So he definitely uses like other classic rock samples and some other songs moving forward. We will check those out at some point. But that is it for this one here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as Mom did.
Right.
Of course, if you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Next time when we come back here, I'm going to be introducing Mom to another brand new artist that I don't think you may have heard of him, but I don't know if you would have ever heard of any of his songs. So make sure you guys come on back for that. And yeah, until then, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you soon.